we're starting our trail. We took a deep dive into the amazing Yellowstone wilderness to track wildlife, enjoy nature, and experience a meaningful trek together. It's crazy! Our destination, America's largest backcountry geyser basin.
Last time I visited here in Yellowstone was 1988. It was right before the fires hit. Over the next week, we will explore the largest concentration of thermal features in the world, the Yellowstone Caldera, a supervolcano over 40 miles wide. Along the way, we met what some call the Phantom of the North, the great gray owl, who hunted from a treetop at one of the thermal features.
I have a mosquito net on. Whoa, we're on top of one. OA3. This is our camp spot.
It's really quite sublime. Birds are calling and there's lots of sounds of the river. Seal is still sleeping.
I saw these tracks and I recognized them as moose. We see snow!
Snow!
Oh my gosh. I'm getting a snowball to throw on my dad. Oh.
Uh-oh. Whoa, you got me.
This is a really nice elk print. A lot of woodpecker holes. Oh my gosh, it's our first black bear print.
Here's the Continental Divide. It's not marked, but I think this might be it. Got 1 foot in the Mississippi River drainage, 1 foot in the Snake River. Yeah, on both sides.
I can't believe there's snow here. It's like the middle of June. This is crazy. Oh,
I think bobcat. That's my guess. My guess is bobcat. That's the cool thing about SCADS is you can kind of get a feel for what's out here and how they're using this area.
Just after the Continental Divide, tributaries joined, flowing into Shoshone Creek. In this stretch, we would see lots of wildlife signs.
The beaver dams are overflowing with the spring melt.
So there are bite marks in the woods, so that's how you can tell it's a beaver dam. There's hair here and scat. I wonder what was here.
Are there hairs in the scat? Looks like animal hairs, right?
Yeah.
So this might be the musculid type creature, and it might be feeding on whatever's in these burrows. Do you have a animal spirit yet for this trip? Which one is it?
Beaver or owl or grizzly bear.
Nice.
Yay! Ow.
Shoshone Creek Valley. There's some cool bogs and all kinds of things seeping off of this slope here.
This scat has bones in it.
It's a tiny creature, like a shrew or a vole probably.
I like bones. Here's another scat with bones. Oh, rodent. I guess I call this fun.
Near the coyote scat were vole tunnels, freshly unburied from the winter snows. The scat was likely the bone and hair remnants of when the coyote's winter diet was primarily voles. We also found marten, bison, mule deer, and bear scat. So here's some natural slime. Put your hand in it.
Ew! So these are mule deer tracks.
It's winter in June. It's snowing. Look over there. We made it. Oh my gosh. It's really windy right now. Geyser Basin Foot Trail, 0.4 miles. Here's the trail to our campsite, 8R5. Right, we're at the lake. I can see all the thermal features and everything a little bit over there too. It's steaming. It's pretty cool.
I saw one that like shot out to a bunch of
This is the Shoshone Geyser Basin, and it's the largest backcountry geyser basin in Yellowstone. Here we are. Selah's gonna try to get that over. Oh.
I did last time, but my dad pulled it down.
I just wanted to see you do it again. Oh. Yeah! Over it went. So we can attach our backpacks.
So the bears don't get them.
Hang them. We'll hang the backpacks. I see an eye. That's actually a sleeping bag.
Yeah.
It's just the temperature kept dropping. We have plenty of clothes and everything like that, but the forecast was definitely not for this, but we came with all our cold weather gear, so
it was for 80 degrees and sunny, or like partly cloudy or whatever.
Keeps getting colder and colder.
Hi.
Good morning. Ooh. What's that?
The grass.
Yeah, rough grass drumming. It's really cool how still it is.
We're at the Shoshone Geyser Basin. Crossing a boardwalk, a red fox left its tracks in the fresh snow.
Can you smell the sulfur?
Yes.
One of the main reasons we hiked so far to a geyser basin was to see it in its natural state, with no boardwalks, barriers, cars, and crowds. I appreciated the solitude of this vast geyser basin as bubbling thermal features, steaming in the cold, spilled over into Shoshone Creek. Shoshone Geyser Basin contains 500 geothermal features. Explorers, rangers, and others gave some of them names such as Horse Trail Springs and the Nightmare Spring. During a night's snowstorm, a hiker explored the geyser basin and fell into the pool, dying in the morning. Perpetual Spouter at the edge of the river, Minuteman Geyser, otherworldly, surrounded by yellow monkey flowers and clear blue pools. Soap Kettle, seemingly like a luminous cauldron. Union Geyser, no longer a spouter, but steaming, along with the many craters of the Orion group. Plants were adapted to the harsh conditions of Shoshone Geyser Basin, and we found landsleeve stonecrop, pussy paws, woolly groundsel, mosses, and other plants growing in the heated gravel, their flowers covered in the fresh snow. About to unfurl was the official flower of Yellowstone National Park, the fringed gentian.
The sulfur gases from the vents and hot springs made me feel nauseous, tired, and grumpy. Ugh.
I was exhausted too. Likely we were both mildly poisoned, and we both fell asleep. In more serious cases, dead animals have been found in the geyser basins when they visit overnight to escape the winter cold. Bison come through these basins to stay warm in the winter.
The cold snap caused a mass die-off of insects, and after swarming us on the first day, we never saw another mosquito for the trip. The fox we'd been tracking approached us, and we thought it wanted food. It did, and just like that, the fox retrieved a rodent morsel from one of its caches. We're leaving our campsite.
But we're not done yet. The big finale is still to come. We're waiting for the Lone Star Geyser to erupt. It doesn't erupt but every 4 hours or so. And so we're just gonna wait and see what happens. We think it's about 10 because there's a logbook and people have recorded what time it's erupted in the past, and it's pretty reliable. We're making breakfast at the geyser.
Oatmeal, instant oatmeal.
Instant oatmeal at the not so instant geyser. We're fine being patient. What do you think?
It's crazy! It's 8:49. We'll write that in the book. And 30 feet. It's been going on for 15 minutes already.
Next, we'll explore Yellowstone's other geyser basins and give gifts to park visitors.